Great one, I call him, right here on the Fox News Channel, Sunday nights, 10 p.m., the #1 show in his time slot. Thank me. Look, this is too serious. I'm watching Anderson Cooper. We did a side-by-side.
Yeah.
Jerry Springer Cooper, because he asked the same questions that Jerry Springer asked. And they've done this 24/7 for weeks. The same network that never interviewed Juanita Broaddrick till October of 2016, Mark. This is not tabloid. This is agenda-driven, Zucker-driven drivel because he has an agenda against Donald Trump.
Well, and they're getting ratings. You see what 60 Minutes did. They got the greatest ratings they've had
CNN
since,
doesn't have those.
Yeah, exactly. But the truth is, if Donald Trump's last name was Kennedy, we'd not be seeing a thing of this. They'd be covering it up. And here's the difference. Number one, why is it assumed that the porno actress and the ex-Playboy bunny are telling the truth? And why are the media focused on this? Let's take a look at Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was accused of sexual assault in the Oval Office. Bill Clinton was accused of having sex with an intern in the Oval Office. Bill Clinton was accused as Attorney General in an official position of raping Juanita Broaddrick. Bill Clinton was governor of Arkansas, accused of using his position to try and get sex and exposing himself to an employee, Paula Jones. Donald Trump isn't even close, even if you believe all this, which I know, he's not even close to this stuff. John Kennedy had an affair with a mob boss's girlfriend. John Kennedy had a relationship with an East German spy. John Kennedy had sex with an intern in the White House pool. John Kennedy, I mean, so many examples. LBJ was said to be worse than John Kennedy. I can go on and on and on. Now, the media will say, well, that's a diversion. No, I'll tell you what's a diversion. The media have ignored the rogue activity at the highest levels of the FBI. The media have ignored Russia's influence in our election. We now know that the Obama administration knew about it, that Susan Rice knew about it, told the people to stand down. We got these lectures from Mark Warner and Adam Schiff. Unbelievable, they said, the Russians would get involved in our election. They're right. Now that we know that the Obama administration knew about it vertically, horizontally, departments and agencies, and did nothing about it. Moreover, we know that lies were told to federal judges at the FISA court to get a warrant to spy on an American citizen. And then for a year, they got 3 extensions. The media do not care about that. So what do the media care about? The pornification of the media. Last week, it was Donald Trump was mentally ill, so they dragged this professor out from Yale and pranced her from one station to another. Before that, it was this kook with his book, Michael Wolff. Everybody didn't trust him, but anyway, he was good for a week, and then we from this idiot for a week. And it goes on and on and on. The media obviously hate Trump. Here's what they're trying to do. They know that Trump supporters aren't going to be persuaded by any of this. But what they're trying to do is get the people out there who don't really pay a lot of attention, who may not be Trump supporters, and to keep driving the stake in, grabbing anything they can, including a porno star who I'd never heard of. I never heard of any of these people before. And all of a sudden, they're presented to the American people as if they're truth tellers. This Anderson Cooper, you know, I didn't watch this. You showed this on your show earlier, the questions he was asking. Has he no shame? Is he not embarrassed? The children of this country to listen to a reporter go on and on about the kind of sex, what kind of sex, when you had sex.
It's creepy.
What is it? It's sick.
It's sick.
It's sick.
Really
and I'm starting
creepy.
to think some of these reporters are enjoying sitting at their computers doing research on Daniels or whatever her name is, Smokey Daniels, whatever her name is. Stormy Daniels and so forth and so on.
Smoky, Stormy, you don't know the difference.
I don't know. They're starting to get a kick out of it. Anyway, it's really pathetic.
I can't. I'm actually crying. You know, Jerry Springer, we did last night side by side. I think we have it inside our control room. Let me play this for you. This is just a gift for the great one, Mark Levin, because I know you were busy last night. Watch this.
You told Donald Trump to turn around and take off his pants.
Yes.
And did he?
Yes.
You're young, you like to have fun, you're party girl, etc. So what's the story here?
Oh, Lord.
And you had sex with him?
Yes.
Do you want to be with her boyfriend?
No, it's just a one-time thing.
Did you want to have sex with him?
No, but I didn't say no.
You're not interested in being with him. He's just a customer, right? Or are you interested in being with him?
He ended up taking me home.
You work in an industry where condom use is an issue. Did he use a condom?
No.
Did you ask him to?
No.
So you had sex with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. That wasn't hard to do. And by the way, if they want to fight, I'm just starting. I think this will be more fun than I've ever had on TV or radio in 30 years.
You know, Sean, on a serious note, the media in this country is really as low as I've ever seen it before. It's not really the media. You've got a lot of people who've poured into these stations and poured into these newspapers that have minimal experience, very thin backgrounds, or ideological agendas. We have North Korea that's threatening us with nuclear missiles. We have Iran that's trying to get nuclear missiles. We have Russia that's not only interfering with our elections, but threatening us. We have China that's threatening us, stealing our technology.
It's all true.
We have rogue top officials at the FBI. We had rogue officials at the DOJ. We've got this special counsel running around, Mr. Clouseau, who can't really find the actual Russian interference, and the Obama administration standing down when all that took place. America's in a tough place right now. We're in a tough place right now because the job of the media is to protect the people from the government. What the media are doing, what I call the Praetorian Guard media, they're the mouthpieces and scribes for the ideological left, for the Democrat Party. They are embarrassing themselves. Anderson Cooper will never live down that interview. CNN will never live down that interview. And the more they chase these sort of things, and they're not serious, it's one thing to have differences of opinion on substance, and the more they bring out her slip-and-fall lawyer to go out there and make the arguments he makes, the more they degrade themselves.
Well said, the great one, Mark Levin. Sunday nights, 10 Eastern, Life, Liberty, and Levin. That's why we call him the great one. Thank me. God bless us. When we come